guys, so first of all, hello. It's been a little while, I think about 9 or 10 months, and that has not been intentional. I think sometimes you just need a break from things and you just need to do other things and then you eventually come back to them. And honestly, last night I was just like, I want to film a YouTube video. So here we are. I'm going to try not to waffle too much before I start talking about video games because I'm probably going to do that, as it's been a while since I've been in front of the camera, so I feel a little out of practice. I think I'm happy to be back. I mean, it feels a bit weird. I think I've missed it, and in some ways I'm happy that I have taken a break from it from like nearly the last year or so, and hopefully this is the start of getting back into some videos in 2024. We shall see. But without further ado, let's get into the main topic of this video, which is video games. Now, I thought, seeing as my first video back is kind of like at the start of the new year, I thought it might be fun to have a little recap of games I played last year. Now, these are pretty much Switch exclusive games, so obviously there is always going to be a theme with the games that I play and talk about on this channel. So yeah, I'm just going to jump straight into it. I've got a little, well, quite a lot of them actually I don't have physical copies, so I don't have like a cool box to show you. I'm going to try and insert some like footage and stuff to make this video a bit more interesting, so you're just not staring at my face for like 20 minutes, because let's be real, no one wants to do that. So yeah, the first game I'm actually going to talk about is Skyrim. Now, I know, like, obviously not all of these games are going to be brand new. Some are games that I have decided to replay last year. Skyrim, obviously not a new game, it's been out for a very long time. My partner, obviously Steven, he has played Skyrim since it's like come out, and we have this joke, we have like every year I feel like we get a new copy of Skyrim in the house. I think we have like 4 or 5 copies by now. This is actually his copy because he has it on Switch, but I decided to finally get it on Steam Deck because I have a Steam Deck, and I've just been interested in playing it for a while. Like, I've seen him play it for like ages now, and honestly it looks incredible. Just the world, the land, like the way you can just explore and get lost. The music, like music in Skyrim, I swear is some of like the best video game music and I just heard the rapisties, yeah, music I've ever heard. So I thought I'd finally take the plunge and play Skyrim, and I'm not complaining. I haven't played it in a little while, so I would like to get back into playing it again. But if you've been thinking about playing Skyrim, just do it. It's a really game to just escape into, and like I said, the music is just 10 out of 10. It's Elder Scrolls game, which I know probably got a little while to wait, but I know it's going to be very, very good. The next game I actually felt like replaying for some reason. So I got the Dangan, you can hardly see that, it's washed out. I got the Danganronpa Decadence collection for Christmas when it came out. I think that was like the end of 2021. I got the collector's edition. And I do own all the Danganronpa games, like, anyway, on like Vita and stuff, and obviously PlayStation 4, but I wanted it on Switch because it's like one of my favourite JRPGs of all time, so I thought it might be fun just to like replay one and go through them again, which I have done. I've really managed to get through Trigger Happy Havoc, which is number 1, and yeah, again, if you are into your JRPGs, Danganronpa is one you have to play. There is a lot of violence and stuff, but the story is so worth it. I love like the suspense and the mystery of this game. I like the whole, you have like these sort of like class trials, which is very Ace Attorney style. So if you like that sort of stuff and like detective work, then, which I do, then you'll really love these. And obviously it's just a different spin on a JRPG, and obviously Danganronpa is quite well known now, so if you have been hesitant to pick it up, then it is on Switch now, the full collection. I think they're on eShop too, like they go on sale quite often, like they're pretty cheap, so they're not that expensive to buy, but I really recommend this too. The next thing I thought would be fun to talk about is, this isn't, by the way, this is not going in any order, I'm just kind of like picking up what I'm seeing down here, is obviously the DLC for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Now, I must say, until the DLC had come out, I haven't replayed this all year, and I was very hesitant to buy the DLC because, I don't know, I have a little love-hate relationship with this game, and to be honest, since Pokemon's gone on the Switch, which I'm sure a lot of us do, so I wasn't really going to buy it until I saw, obviously, part 2 come out. Part 1 looked really cute, but it hadn't quite sold me just yet, and then I saw what was going to be in part 2 and I was like, okay, I think I need to get it. Well, actually Stephen bought it for me as an early Christmas present, but part 2 is really, it's really what sold me on the DLC, and it was definitely worth it. We had loads of fun playing together over Christmas, doing like local co-op play. I obviously don't want to spoil any of the story. I really love the story. I think it's very well done. I love the characters. Honestly, to me, this tops the DLC that was in Sword and Shield, which I can hardly remember now, to be honest. But if you have been on the fence about picking up the DLC, then I honestly think it's worth the buy. Like I said, we had loads of fun, me and Stephen playing together and on my own. I've really loved like shiny hunting the starters, being able to catch all the legendaries. So yeah, again, if you're on the fence, I would consider buying. We got to the free epilogue last week, so I feel like this kind of wraps it up for like Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. I could be wrong, but we'll probably do a Pokemon Presents when Pokemon Day happens next month, so we'll see what's going to be happening in Pokemon Land soon. The next game I'm going to be talking about is Luigi's Mansion 3. Now, again, this is not a new game. This came out a couple of years ago now, I think, but so me and Stephen have been wanting to play more co-op games together like last year, so that became a theme towards the end of the year, and we thought we'd try Luigi's Mansion 3 together because it's co-op, and honestly it was so fun. Like, I haven't really played a Luigi's Mansion game before this, but like honestly it was a great little story. Like, it was really fun to play together. When you play co-op, like the second player could be like Gooigi, which is like a little goo version of Luigi. It's really fun. I love Pulse Pop. You can actually play for up to 8 people. Yeah, it's not that hard to know or pick up or play. Some of the boss fights, actually the boss fight at the end was pretty damn hard, but it was a really nice little story. So this was a nice thing that we played around Halloween. Next up is a game that I think has been in two hearts, or has been quite a divided opinion on what people think about this game, and that is Fashion Dreamer. Now, if you know me, I love Star Boutique. I think I've talked about it on my channel before in the past. I've got all of the 3DS games. I adore them. It's like honestly one of my favourite kind of like gaming series ever. So when Fashion Dreamer got announced, a lot of us who love Star Boutique or Style Savvy were really hyped because we thought that's what it was going to be. And obviously it wasn't going to be a carbon copy. It didn't look like it was going to be Star Boutique, but I think we had higher hopes than we actually did. Now, I just want to say, like, it's not a terrible game, it's not a bad game, but it's just not, there's just something not quite there with it. Like, I was quite excited when I first started playing release day, but quickly, like, and I think a lot of people will agree with this, my like sort of interest dropped off, and once you sort of have sunk a few hours into the game, you kind of realise there's not actually that much to do, and it's a bit sort of one layer. There's no like story, the characters are, there's nothing really to do with them. You have to really play online to get a good experience with the game. It can be a bit janky at times. Like, aside from that, like, the whole fashion bit is pretty good. I do love the range of clothes and styles. That's cool. It just feels like it's missing a lot of things that it could have had, considering how long we waited for this kind of game to come out on the Switch. I think that's why a lot of us are so disappointed. It's just not, yeah, I'm trying to find the right words. It's just not what we hoped it to be. One thing a lot of people were a bit disappointed about was the fact that obviously, you know, there's male and female kind of like clothing, but some clothing you can't wear in other body types, and it just doesn't feel terribly inclusive at times, which I would like to think that's not that hard to do these days. You know, we need to be inclusive for everybody. And yeah, that was a bit of a disappointing thing. It's not all bad. I'm still having fun, and they are adding free DLC from time to time now, which will hopefully kind of like get others' interest in the game again. So I'm probably going to pick it up again when new DLC comes out and just kind of like play it around there. But like this isn't the game that I thought I was going to be spending hours and hours on. Literally after a week I put it down and I didn't play it for like a month, which was a bit sad because yeah, it's been like the biggest game I was pretty much excited for this year. So yeah, if you're wanting Fashion Dreamer as you think it's going to be Style Boutique, then do not get it. If you want like a cute little online fashion game purely just kind of like dress up people, then sure, go for it. But like if you're wanting more than that, then don't waste your money. It's not worth it. Just get Style Boutique on like the 3DS. And another JRPG that I decided to finally pick up this year was Persona 3 on Switch, as obviously Persona 3 and 4 Golden, they got released on Switch about a year ago now. So I'd already played P4G, but for some reason I just hadn't played Persona 3 Forceful. Don't know why. I love the Persona series, I'm obsessed with it. So it was like, I even have it on Vita. I did start it, I just didn't finish it because I have a really bad habit of starting and not finishing games, which is great. So yeah, I finally decided to pick up and play P3P. Again, 10 out of 10 game. Like, it's just, I mean, if you know JRPGs and Persona, you know it's a pretty amazing game. I don't want to spoil it. We have got Persona 3 Reload coming out in literally a few weeks, which I'm so excited for. It looks incredible. The graphics are amazing. The music is so good. Like, I'm so happy to be able to get to, well, now play it again on the PS4. Actually, I'm a bit divided if I should get it on PS4 or Switch. So not Switch, I mean Steam Deck. So we shall see. But yeah, it's very exciting. Just after my birthday, so that's going to be fun to look forward to and play. And I kind of hope that they maybe decide to remake Persona 4 Golden as well. Fingers crossed. So I have a little list of other games on my phone because I haven't got physical copies for everything, but I just want to run through another couple games that me and Stephen did actually play together, and that I played for the first time, and that is the Lego Marvel Superhero series and the DC Marvel Villain game. We played all of those together. They're all on Switch. They had like a big sale, so we just decided to get them all. And again, great cult game. If you like Lego and a fun cult game, or even to play by yourself, then it's pretty good. Like, honestly, I was not expecting that much, but they're actually really fun games. Especially the DC villain one. You obviously play as villains, not superheroes. They're really cute, fun games, and obviously, like, it's a Lego game. It's made for kids, so like, if you die when you're obviously fighting enemies and stuff, you are not going to get a game over, so it's pretty forgiving. So that was kind of nice, because I'm not the best at those kinds of games, let's be real. So it was a nice game to kind of like chill out to at the end of the day. And last game I'm going to talk about today, because I feel like I ramble so much and my throat hurts a bit. I'm really out of practice. Oh my god, this is so bad. It's Splatoon 3. Now this is cheating a little bit because I picked it up at the very end of the year and have to mainly play it through January. It was kindly gifted to me from a friend who I'm sure will pop it in the comments, so thank you. So yeah, I love Splatoon. I just hadn't been able to get this, to be honest, because games are very expensive nowadays. So I was kindly gifted this for Christmas. And I just got to play the first Splatfest of the year, and let me tell you, I mean, I'm gonna be honest, if you know Splatoon, there's not really that much to say. It's just cool being able to finally have the new one and play with my friends again. It's a great game for like co-op and stuff. I think one of the main reasons I really like Splatoon is that I have to focus on it. Like, I have a lot of concentration issues with especially gaming. So it's very hard for me to retain focus on a game for a long period of time. So obviously when you're in matches, you've got to like be looking at the screen like fully focused to win for your team. So I think I like it because that I've got to do that. And also the matches aren't like 10 minutes long, they're like, I think like 2.5 minutes. So I can like do that, take breaks and stuff, which I really like, and it's a very unique sort of shooter style game, and I would like to think I'm not too terrible at it. I'm a little out of practice, I must admit, but it's been really fun getting back into it, and hopefully at some point this year I'm going to also pick up the DLC for it too. So I think that this doesn't include every single game I played last year. This is kind of like the main ones, things I replay, new games that I've played to me. So I think that was a pretty good roundup of stuff that I played in 2023. Gonna be honest, it wasn't the most exciting year in terms of gaming for me. I'm kind of hoping that maybe Pokemon's got some stuff up their sleeves for this year. Mystery Dungeon, please. Yeah, it's nice to be back in front of the camera. I'm really sorry if I just rambled and spoke way too fast. I think I'm a bit nervous, so I hope when I come to edit this, I'm not too annoyed at myself. And I hope you guys are happy to see me back again. I'm gonna try and do my best. We'll see. Like I'm not gonna put pressure on myself to film every week and stuff, so we'll see how I do. But hopefully I'll see you again soon. Let me know what you've been playing recently. I would love to catch up with you guys. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you again soon. Bye!